Who are you?
Back in the Withy window, folk used to call me Bombadil. Tom Bombadil.
The Rings of Power has finished its second season, and with it came familiar characters like Gandalf and even Tom Bombadil. However, we here at ScreenRant ask, who could show up in Season 3? These are our top picks. It was finally revealed that the stranger is in fact Gandalf, and we even had a possible appearance of Saruman. However, when it comes to the wizard-like beings, there is one other person we have still to see. Radagast the Brown is the nature-loving Astari who had an extended part in Peter Jackson's Hobbit adaptation. Season 3 of Rings of Power could introduce the Brown Wizard as a new ally to Gandalf. According to the extended lore, he was also sent to Middle-earth to help in the fight against Morgoth and Sauron. It's time for one of the most beloved book characters to finally appear in live action. Glorfindel is known as one of the most fearless and best fighters in the Elven Kingdom. During his time, he has stood against orc armies, troll hordes, and even the mighty Balrog. According to Gandalf himself, Glorfindel was one of the few people who had no fear of the ring wraiths. However, as cool as this legendary elvish warrior is, all his best parts have been excised from the films. In the book, it was Glorfindel who rescued Frodo from the ring wraiths, a moment given to Arwen in the first Peter Jackson film. If Rings of Power is looking for a certified badass for its third season, then it's time we get Glorfindel in all his glory. Before he was the wretched and pitiful Gollum, Smeagol was a simple river hobbit. Rings of Power has already given us the Harfoots and their nomadic lifestyle. It could also introduce us to the humble river hobbits and a young Smeagol. It could add another layer of tragedy to the iconic character if we see him as a bright-eyed young hobbit ready to help our heroes. We could even see his first brushes with the evil that will eventually consume his life.
Precious.
When it comes to Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy, Sauron may have been the main villain, but the Witch-king of Angmar stole the show. The lead ring wraith who eventually dons the spiked helm and wyvern, this dark figure menaces the heroes through all three movies. He was originally one of the 9 kings who received a ring of power. He was corrupted by it into a servant of the Dark Lord. Season 3 could reveal the identity of the Witch-king and show his transformation into the fearsome villain we know from the films.
Do not come between the Nazgul and his prey.
Who else do you think could show up in Rings of Power Season 3? Thanks for watching ScreenRant, and stay tuned for more streaming news.